G'day there, I'm SnakeOfBacon, and this is Alien Trilogy for the PlayStation. I don't feel so good.
Burke, we've lost contact with the colony on LV-426. Take Gorman and his team to investigate.
I'll leave this 90s CGI intro in because it's just goodness.
We don't want anyone to learn that the company has deliberately infected colonists in order to smuggle alien specimens past ICC quarantine.
Yes, sir.
It's imperative that you get Ripley to trust you. She's familiar with the xenomorph, and we may need her help to bring one out alive.
Understood.
All right, understand this. The Bioweapons Division had orders to eliminate anyone who attempts to interfere. Obviously, they won't be aware of your team's mission.
Run a bypass.
Good luck, Ripley.
Accessing computer system. Security codes. We're in. Stay frosty, people.
And so we have it, Alien Trilogy, a Doom-style shooter from 1996 for the PlayStation and the Saturn, developed by Probe Entertainment. They also made the Die Hard Trilogy game, as well as Revolt and RC Revenge. They also ported Mortal Kombat to the Genesis. Now that's pretty important. So, they've got pedigree. But did they do the Alien franchise justice? Well, let's just say they've done it more justice than it has been done in recent years. Yes, Alien Trilogy is an old-school first-person shooter. In comparison to a modern first-person shooter, this means rather than being funneled down a tube to shoot at pop-up enemies, you run around a maze to shoot at angry sprites. Rather than hacking the terminals, you look for card keys and open stuff. If you've played Doom, you should know what to expect. This game is also really damn dark. So let's get a few things out of the way. This game, this trilogy of sorts, covers Alien, Aliens, and Alien 3. Well, the only real things it's covered are the locations. The story is actually pretty much absent, so that's alright. Just run around with that shotgun and blow up these barrels. Because that's your job. For now. Like in the movies, these xenomorphs have acid blood. So don't stand too close when you shoot them. I think that's already a given. They'll rip you apart. And don't walk through their pool of blood on the floor because that'll also damage you. And you don't want that, since you don't have regenerating health. That's right, kiddies. Games used to be a lot less forgiving. It's a bit bland visually, but that's to be expected. This isn't exactly a fresh new release. Controls, though, can be a bit of an issue. Since you do all your walking and turning with the D-pad and all your shooting with the face buttons, it's a bit tricky to get used to and can be rather clunky and insensitive when you really want it to not be. Yes, turning around to avoid getting your face ripped off is challenging. Actually, the entire game is challenging. Yes, this is a tough game. Thankfully, there are 3 difficulty settings, though they seem to be Searing Wall of Death, Dante Must Die, and European Extreme. So, good luck. you'll need it. Overall, I'd say pretty good. Not great, but good. If you're a die-hard Alien fan, and you like Die Hard and Alien, then you should get Die Hard Trilogy and Alien Trilogy. Now, okay, on a more serious note, if you really like Alien and Aliens, and you really like old-school first-person shooters, then perhaps this might be the game for you, but it's not that great. It can be rather slow and not particularly interesting. But aside from that, it has really great music, and if you're into retro shooters, then perhaps this might be a game worth adding to your collection. You can find it pretty easily, I'm sure. It's not the highlight of the genre, but perhaps one of the highlights of Alien video games, since they are few and far between, and I haven't really played a good one